The number of cases of a mutant strain of coronavirus that first surfaced in the United Kingdom reached 7 in India today, with one more person who returned from Britain recently testing positive. The person has been isolated in a separate room at the King Institute of Preventive Medicine and Research in Chennai, while his co-passengers and other contacts have been tested and found negative for COVID-19, Health Secretary J. Radhakrishnan said. The centre has confirmed one person from the state has been affected by the UK strain of the coronavirus, he told reporters. The person was being treated in a separate room in a separate wing at the institute on the directions of Chief Minister K. Palaniswamy, he added. The Union Health Ministry earlier in the day said 6 people who returned to India from the United Kingdom have tested positive for the new mutated strain of coronavirus. According to the details, the new coronavirus strain cases were reported from Hyderabad, Pune and Bangalore. Samples of 3 UK returnees were tested and found positive for the new UK strain in Nimhans, Bengaluru. The other 2 cases were tested at the Centre for Cellular and Molecular Biology, Hyderabad, while the last case was tested at the National Institute of Virology, Pune. In view of the emergence of a new variant strain of COVID-19 from United Kingdom, all persons, both Indians and foreign nationals, who reached Nagaland after December 20th have been asked to report to respective district task forces on COVID-19 for compulsory testing. Health and Family Welfare Principal Director Dr. Vijole Z. Shokre also asked those arriving after the issue of the circular to self-declare at the point of entry, inform the district task force and self-isolate for necessary standard testing protocols. Further, as per the directives of National Task Force on COVID-19 and in the light of the emergence of the new variant strain of virus, the Principal Director announced a slew of strategies to be put into place with immediate effect to detect and contain the mutant virus. He ordered that IDSP state surveillance units and district surveillance units should track all passengers who had arrived from the United Kingdom after December 20th and test them as per ICMR guidelines. Protesting farmers' unions have agreed in principle to a government proposal for holding the next round of talks on the new agricultural laws on December 30th, but insisted the agenda of the meeting should include discussing modalities for repealing the 3 legislations. The farmers' acceptance of the proposal came hours after the centre sent them a letter suggesting December 30th as the date for the dialogue. Against December 29th, the protesting farmers wanted. Abhimanyu Kohar, a member of Samyukt Kisan Morcha, an umbrella body of 40 unions protesting against the contentious legislations, said the farmers have agreed to go for the meeting on the date proposed by the centre. In our letter sent to the government on December 26th, we had clearly mentioned that repeal of 3 farm laws and legal guarantee for MSP should be part of the agenda for fresh talks. But despite this, the government in letter today has not mentioned any specific agenda, Kohar told PTI. Kohar said the government proposing to hold talks on December 30th instead of agreeing to the farmers' suggestion on December 29th, the centre wants to show who is in command. A special NDPS court in Manipur sentenced 2 convicted drug traffickers of the infamous multi-crore drug seizure of 2018 to 15 years rigorous imprisonment and slapped a fine of Rs 1 lakh each. Special Judge W. Tonan awarded 15 years rigorous imprisonment to the 2 drug traffickers, Thangmin Lung Zhou, alias Mung Zhou, alias Eric, and Tung Khan Mung, after hearing arguments of prosecution and counsels of the convicts. They were sentenced for the offence under Section 21C, 22C and Section 29 of NDPS Act. The court further directed all the contraband drugs and psychotropic substances related with the case to be disposed of according to law after the expiry of the appeal period. The Assam Rifles Public School ARPS at Lightcore, Shillong, established in 1980, would be converted into a sports school, one of the few such schools around the country and first in the northeastern states. The sports school, which will be inaugurated on January 4, 2021, will be known as ARPS Sports, Lightcore, having 50 boys and 50 girls students selected and trained by Sports Authority of India. It will have facilities for training in 3 streams of athletics, archery and fencing. The Assam Rifles and Sports Authority of India are signing a memorandum of understanding for initially inducting 100 students with proven potential talent in athletics, archery and fencing. All expenditure on academics and training of the students will be sponsored by Sports Authority of India under the Khelo India scheme of the Government of India. Union Minister for Sports and Youth Affairs Kiren Rijiju was involved in this initiative of Assam Rifles since beginning and will be inaugurating the ARPS Sports Light Corps, the official said. The school was founded by the then philanthropist and visionary Director General of Assam Rifles, Lieutenant General Sushil Kumar, in 1980 in order to give quality education to the deserving children of Assam Rifles personnel besides civilian students and those from BPL categories. Pope Francis appointed Most Reverend Victor Lingdo, currently Bishop of Joai, as the new Archbishop of Shillong Archdiocese here in Meghalaya. This provision was made in Rome on Monday, December 28, 2020 at noon, corresponding to 4:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. A press communique issued by the Archdiocese of Shillong from the Archbishop's house here on Monday. The Shillong Archdiocese has been without Archbishop ever since the demise of Archbishop Most Reverend Dominic Jalla in October 2019. Archbishop Jalla died in a road accident in California in the United States. Like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for news that matters and stories that inspire.